or afternoon or evening or whatever time it is where you are or where you're watching this, when you're watching this. All right. Hello. How are you? You all right? There's a lot of reading material to pack today. There is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parcels that's purely comics and graphic novels. So this one's going to be fun, isn't it? Should be easy to pack at the very least. Let's see how that goes, shall we? Careful with that one. It's got my home address on it. So we've got 3 Turtles comics. We've obviously got a Turtle fan who's trying to fill in the gaps in their collection. These are the Colour Classics. It's Volume 3 by IDW. And it's issues, quite random issues actually. Issues 4, 8, and 13. And I've got flyers as well. I've remembered the flyers. What a nice big pile of them here. I'm going to put them beside the camera actually. There we go. These ones are just going to go straight into a mailer, I think. I've only got 2 mailers at the moment. That one was nice and easy, wasn't it? TMNT. Boom. 1 down, so many to go. Next one. Again, it's going to go into a mailer. This one's a graphic novel. Let's get this price ticket off it. It's a Magneto graphic novel. Oh. How's everybody's weekend been? I haven't asked, have I? How's everybody's weekend been? I hope you've all had a great weekend. I think I had a good weekend. I think I did. Hello, Nix. How you doing, mate? Good morning, he says. Good morning indeed. Let's splodge there. Let's wipe that off. There we go. Yeah. Did I have a good weekend? Saturday night I finished work, went home, edited tonight's video. Put that up for the Patreons and channel members on Sunday morning. So that's the parcel I'm packing at the moment. I wasn't going to show you them, was I? I was just going to go straight into the mailer. Magneto. Sunday morning I got up and I edited another video, which will go up later this week, Thursday I think, which is an unboxing and review type of video. I was very, very happy with it. Spoilers. Very, very awesome piece. And then yesterday was amazing because I went to visit a friend, Eddie. Remember, he used to attend the Cosmic Council. Hopefully he'll be back at some point. Did I put a flyer in there? I don't think I did. I don't know if I'm bothered. So that was Magneto. And I've actually got another video filmed and ready to edit, which I'll get around to at some point. Morning, Josh. How are you, young man? Are you well? Are you well? Right, the next reading material is going to be getting wrapped in cardboard because I'm out of comic mailers now, I think. Yeah, I think I'm out of comic mailers now. But they're the kind of things that should stand up okay to transit anyway, to be fair. We've got 2 hardcover Star Trek graphic novels, The Hive. These are part of that, I think it was Eagle Moss. Yeah, Eagle Moss. Star Trek graphic novel collection. So volume 3 and 4, The Hive, which is a Borg story for the Next Generation. Notice 7 of 9's also included that. I think I've read that one. Fairly sure I've read that one. I haven't read Spock Reflections. Yeah. So let's get them wrapped up. With a flyer. With a flyer. we go. I need to get rid of some graphic novels as well because I've got an awful lot coming. I went and picked up a car full last night. And there's another 2 carfuls to be picked up as well. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Who else we got in the chat? Steve's joined us. Good morning, Steve. How are you, sir? You know what I've just realised as well? I haven't selected all comments. I think I kind of need to, don't I? Yeah, it's just on top messages, so I might be missing people. Let's have a look. All messages. There we go. No, I've got everyone. We've got a Nima fan I got. Hello there. And an Ian Ward. Hello to you too. Watched your video the other day, Josh, says Steve. Well, I like to look after him. He's a good lad, Josh. He's a good lad. And it's stuff I've had for ages. He knows it is. Right, so that's the Trek. Now, will that be under 2 kilos, do we think? Yeah, it should be. Should be. Right, next we've got some Batman. We've got a bit of a Batman fan. And who isn't a Batman fan? Will that be alright? Yes, that should be fine. We've got some Batman Judge Dredd crossovers. Vendetta. In Gotham? Yeah. There was also Judgment on Gotham as well. We've got the Ultimate Riddle. We've got Orphans, which is a 2-part story, 2 issues. And we've got Dreamland. It's a bit of a boring cover, is Dreamland. Is it Beasley? No, it's not Beasley. I thought it was Simon Beasley for a minute. I'd say he's normally much better than that. Who's there, Ian? He says knock knock. Find somewhere to put this lot. Highs. It's one of your favourite comics. What, the Judge Dredd one? Batman Judge Dredd. Where is the graded comics? I don't have any, pimp. I'm sorry. Ian, if you're trying to get me to say something funny, how about I just say straight up for the front, hey everyone, I pee freely. I know that's not the one that you're going for, but I'll beat you to the punchline. Right, there we are. So let's get them all wrapped up nicely. With a flyer. With a sexy flyer for Cosmic Toys. They know where it's come from anyway, don't they? They do. They do. I think I can make that work. Folded in the wrong place there. There we go. So we've got the video coming out tonight, the regular weekly one, which I will be honest, I was quite lazy with. It's quite chilled and laid back. There's a lot less editing, even though it still took me 2.5 hours. I just kind of did an old school thing. I don't know if you remember my earlier videos where I just kind of like sat down and showed stuff instead of chopping along. Well, I did that. Let me know what you think to it tonight when you see it, if you haven't already seen it as a Crusader, Cosmic Crusader. Yeah. I mean, it was easier to film. But not as... I don't think it's as polished a finished product, to be honest with you. Right, so that's the bats. Is this my job? Yes, I have a toy shop. Buford's with us. Hello, Buford. How are you? Morning, Mr. B. Am I all caught up again already? Vivid Bull Ox. Okay. You ordered... I have actually, yes. I'm going to be trialling it out as soon as it arrives. Nice try. I've got another graphic novel here for you. The price off it. This one's a video game related one, sort of like a retro, very retro video game now. Early days of PS1, I believe. Get that off there. It's medieval. Look at that. It seems like something that just fits so well into comic form, doesn't it? And it's a hardcover one with rather interesting artwork. Yeah, I put a flyer in. I remember putting a flyer in. So has anyone else got up to anything interesting this past weekend? Eh? I know mine was rather boring. Where's that pen gone? There it is. Medieval. Have we got Patrick here? Everyone's saying good morning, Patrick. Hello, Patrick. How are you, sir? You well? Am I stalling at Bolton? Yes, I am, Buford. Yes, I am. I haven't decided what I'm taking with me yet, but yes, I certainly am. Hello, Katie. Yeah, definitely. R.I.P. Darth Vader you've put there, haven't you? Yeah. He was a lot more than Darth Vader. It was an awful lot more than Darth Vader, was James Earl Jones. He did lots of stuff, didn't he? And certainly, like I mentioned in our Cosmic Crusaders chat earlier, though, he lived a very good life to its fullest and got to a very nice age. Well done, that man, I'd say to that one. And yeah, definitely rest in peace to him. We've got some astonishing X-Men graphic novels, the Ultimate Collection, apparently. Volumes 1 and 2. These are getting wrapped next. With a flyer. Almost forgot. It's sad news indeed, but he's certainly left a legacy for us all, hasn't he? He has. I don't know if people realise this, but he also went into Lucasfilm. I don't know if it was last year, which kind of tells me he was preparing He went either last year or the year before, and he's recorded loads of lines for them so that they can manipulate them as much as they want for the foreseeable future, or into the unforeseeable future maybe, and keep using him as his voice as Vader. So they'll never need to recast, apparently. And I think that shows, I mean, yeah, brilliant for Lucasfilm. But I think that shows dedication from him to his fans. I really do. I think that shows a lot of appreciation from him as well. So we've not heard the last from him. Let's put it that way. But then we'll get the outcalling from fans, won't we? Even though he's the one who's prepared this, and he's done this, and it's with his wishes, we're going to get so many fans saying, oh, you shouldn't be using it after he's dead, he's disrespectful, and blah, 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 blah. Like, well, he was up for it. This was X-Men, wasn't it? Only one more now, full of comics. And this is for one of our followers here. It is. PS1 was for Tekken. Or was it now? Yeah, RIPs. Don't know about interesting, but I've bought another box of samples and prototypes from the person I got the other samples from last week. Oh, well, I hope you're happy with them when they arrive. Only interesting thing for me was receiving the last Porsche Lamborghini Aventador Roadster Nero from Germany. £750 lighter now. Ouch! Ouch! Now, I'm not sure the best way to pack these. They need to go in a box. Definitely need to go in a box. I think I'll wrap them. And they might go in that box actually, quite nicely. Yeah. Alright, so our very own Lobot jumped on one of my Instagram/Facebook posts last week when I was posting all the comics from the collection that we've just bought. I was posting up sets, and he quickly claimed the Hawk and Dove sets. That's wrapped in, I think. Yeah, it's okay. Right. So he's got. See if I can get this price ticket off. These ones are a little bit more permanent stickers, you see. They're those that come through a thermal printer. Yeah, I think I might have to let them soak a little bit. I'll come back to these ones. I'll show you these ones in a minute, okay? We'll come back to them. We'll move on to the toys. I'm going to get the box built up first. I like to shake things up from time to time. Right, so these need prices taking off as well, strangely. They're going to be a pain in the bum. I'll do one. Right, so we've got a Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Red Ranger, flip head. Yeah, the head flips around. But these aren't the original ones. These are the modern ones that have been remade. And I don't like these. They seem to be a very bloated plastic. Not like the originals at all. But then again, the originals were a lot more brittle, so maybe they've learnt from that. I don't know. I just think it's a Hasbro thing. So the originals weren't Hasbro. They were Bandai. Let's get that one off. Put some gunk on this one. So there was the black one. There was the red one. And there's the black one as well. I'm not up on my Power Rangers. Who were they? He was Zach, wasn't he? Jason. It says their names on them, look. Zach and Jason. Okay. Zach and Jason. Yeah, I've tried Power Rangers a couple of times to watch it, and it's just... it's too stupid. As much as I love the kaiju stuff, you know, the Japanese stuff like that, it's like... It really is all that high school shit. It's just really... they're all stupid. Right, okay, I need a bit of bubble wrap for these, don't I? Do I have any over here? No, I'll have to cut some fresh off. I mean, I suppose it was designed for 10-year-olds, weren't it? It's a shame because some of the monster designs, the kaiju designs, are hilarious. Right, let's pack this out a little bit. And tape it up. Power Rangers. Now let's have a look at those hawk and doves. Hey, hey. On this one. Clean some of the gunk off. Oh, yeah. Sorry about the dead air. Sorry about the dead air. Where are we at with the chats? Entered door. Kaioken 20. Yes, we're live. You're watching at work. Excellent. Visiting the shop by proxy. Yeah, he comes in every day most of the time, just Kaioken there, but he's decided that he's not coming in this week. He's going to test himself, see if he can do it. He's managed it before. Let's see if he can do it again. But yeah, watching from work. I like it. My lads have the original Switch head Power Rangers from the 90s. Well played with. But now they're in the box somewhere. That's Stevie's that. Nixon feels the same about Power Rangers. Fair enough. Morning, Guaz. How are you, sir? How's life treating you at the moment? And then hellos, fist bumps, highs. Yep. Okay, cool. Clean them down already. Right, I am still, even though I'm going to put these in a box, I'm still going to wrap them in cardboard to ensure they get there nice and safe. Now, has this piece been cut down? No, it hasn't. So I need to trim this. Need to trim this. There we go. I want to get rid of the bit with the extra bit of cardboard as well, so it doesn't dig into a comic. Not that these are particularly high value comics, but that's hardly the point, is it? Yes, they'll go in there. Excellent. Still need to cut it down some more as well, but I'll do that once I've wrapped it. I think I'll wrap them together actually. In fact, just to protect both sides, I'll put some there, like that. Some there, so at least it's a board either side. Yeah. So anyway, I don't think I actually showed you these, did I? I suppose I better do. Yeah, right, Hawk and Dove. I think that was their first mini-series, I'm not sure. But it was five issues. There we go. 90s, I think, possibly 80s. Late 80s. And then a full run of 28 issues. But I believe there's extras in there like annuals and whatever else. These are all wrapped up and I'm going to leave them that way. So I'll put those there, put those there. You've seen them now. And yes, it's our very own Lobot. He's not here in the chat at the moment, but he's the one that's bought these. And I'm sure he's going to be very happy with them. He used to read these back in the day. And obviously wants them back again. He did buy the figures from me, actually, of Hawk and Dove, only last year. Strangely enough, they came from the same collector as well. He sold me his Godzilla collection, then he sold me his Marvel and DC action figure collection, and now he's sold me his comics and graphic novels. He really is selling up. It's all going. All going. That didn't work right well. This is going to be over 2 kilos, I can tell you. And in it goes. Flyer. He knows where he's bought it from, though. That'll go quite nicely with that. Ooh. Tape's out. Right, you have to give me a moment while I go get some more tape. There we are. I weren't too long, was I? What's the chat saying? Oh, Spectrum Flipper's here. Hello, how you doing? You alright, mate? I've got a bit of catching up to do on your last video, I think. I watched the one before it, but I don't think I've watched your latest. Or have I? I don't know, there's that many people putting out that many videos now. But if anyone hasn't seen his channel, you need to head over there and have a look at it. He puts up some great videos of all the things that he picks up at car boot sales. Very entertaining sometimes. Alright, all the time, sorry. Also, fragile at the bottom as well. Right, so that's Lobot. Hellos to each other. So my visit on Saturday will be even more hype-inducing, says Kaioken. Cool. Did you pick up any Lobo comics in that new collection? I haven't looked through it yet. There were some... Because last week when I picked up a carload, I've gone through half of those. There were some comics that had Lobo in them, but I'm fairly sure it was something else. Is it Etrigan? I can't remember now, but there was another comic series where Lobo guest starred for a few issues, but they have all been put together in runs anyway, so you probably won't want the whole run. So far I haven't come across any, but there's going to be some. There's definitely going to be some. Legion. It might be Legion. Might be Legion. In fact, no, there were some... Oh. No, the Legion of Tomorrow, if that's what you mean, I haven't actually done yet. Because it seems to be a broken run, so I need to check that out properly. I need to wait until I've got everything off him to see if the whole run's there. If it isn't, then obviously it'll be sold in individual issues. Full runs I'm keeping as full runs. Right, let's move these a little bit closer. Little box for this one. Very little box. Oh cool, it's got some bubble wrap in it already as well. It's 4 pots of paint. How boring's that? Get the prices off. There we are. So, Games Workshop, Technical, Astro Granite, Sterling Mud, some Agrax Earthshade, and because I always feel when they're paying a £5 postage for a couple of pots of paint, it seems a bit excess. I have some extra Reikland Flesh Shade which I'm going to throw in for free. just sort of like offset the cost of his shipping. See, I am nice. I know most people wouldn't agree. What we're going to talk about on this week's Cosmic Council? It's tomorrow night and I haven't got any topics lined up. I'm also down a panel member because Mark can't make it again. I might reach out to Rudy and see if he wants to take part. It's been a little while since he was on. Go, flyer. So we've probably got a bit of catching up to do. That's paint. Missed the eye, so it just says pant. Is the Gatchaman 3 comic due out soon? Bought the last 1 and 2 from Cosmics on my last visit. I would imagine so, yeah. I think issue 2 came in about a month ago, so maybe tomorrow we'll see, won't we? We'll see. I will keep you in mind for the Lobos next. I've got some already in store, I'm sure I have. Sure I have. Right, next parcel. I think I've got a box about perfect for this. Oh. Yeah, that is perfect as well. This is a little metal model by Pegaso Models. That's a Spanish company. Is it Spanish or Italian? It might be Italian. Not that it, yeah, made in Italy. Made in Italy. Not that it really matters, but it's one of those white metal, not lead, but white metal miniatures. This is Arminius, the Cherusian hero from the 1st century AC. Different calendar. And yeah, I don't know if you can see the price there, but that was £50. The thing with Pegaso Models is they make their models as long as the mould lasts. Doesn't last forever. Once it gets to a point where you can't make any moulds of it, mould is destroyed and they never make them again. They never recast. They don't reproduce or anything like that. It's like once it's done, it's done. So they can become quite sought after at a later date, can those. So yeah, that's him. Looks like he's stood on a corpse as well. A Roman legionary, it looks like. Yeah, cool. I'll have a little bit of bubble for this, I think. I mean, the contents, I can't show you because it's all taped up, but the contents are very well packed anyway. Sort of like wrapped, not wrapped in foam, but foam either side of the model. I'll put a little bit of tape around it as well. There we go. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Down to the last 4 now. Another little box. Even that's too big, to be fair. So we've got one of the smallest items. By Funko. It's only £3. I've paid more in postage at £4.95. But it's a Game of Thrones Mystery Mini. Rob Stark. I believe it's Rob Stark anyway. I'm fairly sure it's Rob Stark. This is going to look ridiculous, but no, I'm not using all of that. Could you imagine? just use a strip of it. Catching on the glue part of the scissors. There we go. That will do. And we know what our Funko collectors are like, don't we? Now this is that kind of cardboard where tape tends not to stick too well to it, so a little trick here, I tend to go all the way around so the tape's actually sticking to itself. Rob Stark, not to be confused with Tony. Oh, take care, Steve. I will catch you again next time. If you don't sell it, Gareth, can you bring the cut pop layer to Bolton with you? I will try to remember. You intend to lowball me. You'll not get it then. Yeah, no problem. I'll bring it with me. We've got a Batman figure here from TV series, the 66 TV series. It's Penguin. I think it's custom as well because he's got his cigarette, and I don't believe that the... Does the normal one have? Does the actual release have his cigarette? Can you not see that? I don't know. I can't remember now. He does have his umbrella and his other bits and bobs, his pows and puffs and whatever else. Biff bang pow. Biff bash bosh. What is it? See, it doesn't seem as silly now, me cutting all that off, does it? In fact, I can double that up. And it will be double protected. Box. 10 to 10. Oh, I should be done in time to open this week. I was running late last week, wasn't I? Go. Penguin. Don't know why I underlined that one. Must be really important. Take care, Kayo. I will catch you at some point. I'm sure he'll text me within the next hour. We've got 2 Star Wars figures, 2 clones. These are from the Clone Wars as well. We've got a 212th Attack Battalion Clone Trooper, which I was just going to say, if anyone's seen my review video of the Warhammer Horus Heresy Abaddon figure, you may recall that having been in it. He's still in the pose. Grabbed by the head and dangling, wasn't he? Still in the pose. His gun is in the bag. Oh, there's a price tag in there as well. Let's get rid of that, if I can. Yeah. And then the other one is the Stealth Ops Clone Trooper. Gun's also in the bag. That's that one. I've got a couple of those in stock at the moment, actually. And now I can use a little bit more of this bubble wrap. I think I need all that. And do I have a smaller box? I don't have a smaller box. I have just seen some more comic mailers though. I'm glad I've got some, but I could have done with them earlier, couldn't I? Well, I'll know for next time. So that's clones. Underline that one as well. It's weird what we do subconsciously, isn't it? Up to date with it. Right, this one is damned expensive but fun. Let's get a box ready for it. This is from the Godzilla collection. It's a pair of vintage, and they are indeed vintage, plushies. 1979. Now, from the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla and Godzuki series, we've got Godzilla himself. These are like a beanbag type toy. And they're by Knickerbocker. And we've got Godzuki. Come as a pair. Now, Godzuki does have a little stain on his leg, which is 1970s toy. I wasn't going to throw it in the washing machine and risk damaging it. I'll leave that option up to the customer. It's their risk to take. It was highlighted on the listing on the website. So yeah, you get both of them. They've gone for £150. Not each, for the pair. Ouch. So cute though, so cute. I mean, try finding another. They're not cheap in the slightest. Not at all. Oh, not easy to find in the slightest. I've seen tattier ones sell for quite a lot as well. I don't think they really need packing materials, but they're getting it. And then squashing. That's the fun thing about plush, it squashes. There's been quite a lot of interest in those as well, but all from the States, and I tend to only ship within the UK. So I don't know if this is one of those customers from the States that wanted them, that managed to get a friend over here to buy them for them and send them over. I'm not sure, but yeah, this I only sell in the UK. This stuff's so hard to find over here. It's a lot easier to find in the States. Godzuki. There we are. And that's the last of today's parcels. So we're done. Bye. Now you get to see tonight's episode. It goes out at 7:30 as usual. And then tomorrow on the Cosmic Council, there's a spotlight that'll be landing without a premiere on Or does it have a premiere? I can't remember now. On Thursday. And I want to say there's something on Friday, but I can't remember. No, I don't think there is anything on Friday. Or it might be Friday when the spotlight... I can't remember now. I can't... Oh, the review. That's right, yes. There's the review for a very, very nice Chogokin. My first Chogokin, and that's what I've called the video as well. Right, I'm going... Oh, TJ's here just as I'm going. Hello, TJ. Bye-bye, TJ. Right, I'm going to get off now. I've got the shop to open, and I've got 2 minutes to do it. Take care, everyone. Catch you later. Bye-bye.